guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys know what time it is. It's honesty time. So let's get to it. So I'm coming today to talk about how I feel about people and the comments that they make about children. Now, I happen to be adopted, and I've been through a lot in my life, and my heart breaks for children. Like, I know everything that I've endured, and that's why I feel like I have an extremely soft spot. Like, you guys, it's soft. I'm emotional, but with children, it's like the ultimate. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, my day is gonna, like, I'm gonna be thinking about this situation with this kid all day long, you know? So my thing was, I have a problem with adults. Don't get offended if this is you. I'm just being honest. That's what honesty time is about. But I feel like this is a message that I have to put out there. Like I said, I want to be a voice for the voiceless. So with the government being shut down, I've seen tons of Facebook comments, memes, Instagram memes, things on Twitter. I've even seen people posting things on Snapchat about the government being shut down, and all you hear is like, oh, the what do you call it? The food stamp queens can't feed them babies, or the food stamp queens got to get Ray and them out they house, and who gonna feed those little raggedy kids and little food stamp kids and the food stamp babies? First off, let me stop there. It breaks my heart to see and read or hear an adult degrade a child because their mom or dad or whoever their guardian is has to feed them by using government assistance. That has nothing to do with that child. I know so many people that within the past month, I've actually seen their true colors. They make memes and they're calling, like, they're talking about the kids, the food stamp babies and low income babies and low income housing babies and Section 8 babies. How are you calling them that? That has nothing to do with who they are. They're just children, and that just happened to be the situation that they're being raised in. So I feel like when you make comments about children who are innocent and helpless and they don't have no say-so of how they're fed or how they live or how their rent gets paid, but yet you guys are coming for them. You guys are attacking them or making fun of them. I have family members who rely on government assistance, and I have friends who rely on government assistance, all races, not just African American. I have Caucasian friends, I have Asian friends, I have a Vietnamese friend, and those women, most of them, they are moms who work their butts off for their kids. They may be a single parent household because the dad may not be with them or the dad is deceased, but the mom is doing the best she can to feed her children and take care of her children, and working is just not enough. And then I have family and friends on the other side who you can call those food stamp queens that use the system, abuse the system, or whatever you want to say, but that has nothing to do with their kids. Those kids are just as important as my kid, any other kid who doesn't get government assistance. What's the point of calling them food stamp babies and degrading them and oh the poverty kids? Like, you guys, that really broke my heart to read those things, and it still bothers me. I just seen one yesterday. It said something about, what did it say? It said something about, it was like some type of joke. They said that they went grocery shopping and there wasn't no baby kids in there with a cart full of cereal or candy or cookies or something along the lines of that. But baby's kids. So you mean to tell me because the mom receives government assistance and she chooses not to buy healthy foods and snacks for her kids, the kids are baby's kids? I don't see where the correlation of that is. I don't understand that part. and that's what hurts. Like, I feel like you guys as adults, we should be a little bit more mindful of what we say and the comments that we choose to make or put out there, the memes and stuff, because children are watching. Just because a little 7-year-old or a 2-year-old, they're not online reading the memes or anything, there's probably a 9-year-old, could be a 7-year-old. There's children on there that sees these memes. There's children on there that have seen these things and have other kids whose households talk like this laugh, and they're probably ashamed to even say, like, well, we get food stamps, or it affected our household, or whatever the case may be. So there you go, you've hurt this child's feelings. You made this child feel like they weren't anything because their parents get government assistance, you know. So I just wanted to say with that part, you guys, let's be mindful of what we say when we make comments. If the mom gets food stamps, okay, don't call her baby government assistant babies. If that's what you think, keep it to yourself. You don't have to say it, you know, because it's just really disgusting seeing all the memes and stuff targeted at children because their parents feed them a certain type of way. So I just want to say that. And now my next thing to talk about in this honesty, I feel like this is a parenting one as well. I'm going to say it how I want to say it, and I really don't care if I rub anyone wrong, because I have to be real. I have to be honest. Stop telling people how to raise their children. Stop. Like, I get all the time on how I should raise Gray. Don't do this to Gray. Whoop him. Spank him. Put him in his place. You guys, have you seen my kid? My kid is not a problem. Gray literally only whines when he has not had a nap. That's it. I talk to my kid. I validate my kid. I understand my kid. I get on his level. I let him know, you are human. You have emotions. I understand your emotions. We can get through this together. Tell mommy and daddy how you feel. Use your words. Talk to me. I don't have to pop him or kick him or hit him or degrade him with my words just because he's tired and he's whining or he wants this cookie and not that cracker. You don't have to do that. And you guys, it is just so annoying how much backlash I get from people I know that I have near and dear to my heart. It's like the answer is not always spanking your kids. It's not, you know. And then I get kind of offended because in my mind I'm thinking, are you giving me advice on what to do with my son when your kid is... I'm not gonna go there. But I just feel like if your child is doing whatever they're doing and it ain't appropriate, whether they're adults or still kids, if you didn't do a good job raising your child, please do not come to me and tell me how to raise my child. No, I will not beat Grayson. I will not call him out his name. I will not tell him he's stupid or he's an idiot, because none of that stuff is true. None of it is true. I will always communicate with my son. I will always let my son know that I am there for him. If he needs a hug, he will always get a hug. Always, whenever he wants one. And that doesn't mean anything. That does not mean he's going to run over me when he gets older. He's going to act like, no. It just, he knows that he's a human. And he knows that I can communicate and say how I feel, what I'm thinking, what I want, and what I need. And they will hear me. That's all I want. I want my son to grow up to be a great human. That's all. A caring, loving human. That's all. And it starts at home. It doesn't start with telling him, get your ASS over here, or shut your ASS up, or who the F you talking to? Why am I talking to him like that? What would I be gaining out of that? And then when he's tired or he's whining or he's not feeling well, I can communicate with him and let him know, like, hey, I'm here for you to talk to me. And guess what he will do? Because I've given him that opportunity, he will talk to me. And we can come up with the solution together. And he will calm down. And he won't be crying. And he won't be throwing a tantrum. It's just that simple. And he will actually learn that, okay, when I am hungry or I'm tired, I don't have to throw a tantrum. I can just tell mommy that, hey, I'm tired. I mean, can we do something about this? I got to take a nap, or I want to lay down and have quiet time. Let's read a book or something. I'm tired. Now, if I spank him and hit him because he's whining and he's tired, and I'm just whooping him, what did he learn? What was the message in that? If you cry, I'm going to spank you. Well, that sucks, because he's going to be spanked every day, every 5 seconds, because kids cry. That we cry. We're adults. We're humans. I cry often. Even when I'm happy, I'm crying. So somebody should come and whoop me? You guys, we got to break the cycle of wanting to hit our kids. I'm not saying don't spank your kids, because I ain't going to lie. Some kids and their activities and the way they talk, I be like, ooh, let me get your mama a belt. I don't want to hit him, but ooh, you too out there. But I feel like in those situations, maybe that parent kind of dropped the ball somewhere. So, you know, I'm not saying don't spank your kids. I'm just saying mind your business and let people raise their children the way that they want to raise them. And please, ladies, gentlemen, whoever, stop comparing your children to someone else's child. I got from so many people, oh, you got a boy, my boys are bad as HELL, my boys is this, my boys is that, and this is that, and them mother effers, and I do this, and I punch them in their back, and I slap them in their head, and they bad, and they stupid. Watch, your son gonna be just like that. Guess what? No, he not. He will be 4 in August, and he is nothing like your children. You know why? Because I do not speak to him how you speak to your children. I've never called him out his name. I've never knocked him out. I've never degraded him and made him feel like he was less of a human than what he is. I've never done that. But that's the difference. You have and I haven't. So look at how your children act and how my children act. And you guys, this is coming from a personal place, because I have to address these people. And like I said, I love everyone. I'm a very loving person. I bite my tongue a lot, but enough is enough. In 2019, I said I was going to keep it real at all times. So my message for that was just, you guys, stop trying to tell people how to raise their children. Just stop. Unless you some expert and you know what you're doing and you getting paid for this, then we'll see. But please do not approach another mother if you see her raising her children how she wants to raise them. Even if it's a mom that beats her kids. I mean, I will hate for you to beat your kids, but that's her kids. Just pray and, you know, give her the look like, girl, you kind of bogus, but okay, that's none of my business. It's none of your business, you guys. It isn't. And another thing too, I have to say this for myself and for the people that know me. Stop telling me that I'm raising my son as if he's white. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that even means. Raising my son like he's white. The color white? Like the marker, piece of paper, snow? What do you mean white? I don't understand. And it gets so confusing because my son is really active. I'm really active in his life. We do a lot of things. We do sports. We do a lot of stuff. He's homeschooled. He's smart. He's very intelligent. I give my son the best life that he could possibly have. I'm trying. And every time I mention something, some activity that he's doing, oh, you're raising him like he's white. First off, what does that mean? What does it mean that I'm raising him like he's white? He's African American and he knows that. He tells me brown is beautiful. He knows what color he is. He knows his history. He's learning. So I'm confused as to why a mother simply loving her child and wanting what's best for her child is white. Why is that? Like, I feel like this part is for the black community. You guys, we got to stop labeling like that. Don't do that. Just let a person be the best parent they can be. There's no such thing as raising them white. Do you mean to say proper? Because that's the good thing. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to be active in your child's life. You're supposed to be there, be supportive, and let them know that they can be all that they can be. You should do that. That makes an awesome adult. That you're raising a great citizen. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Because now I'm confused. So, like I said before, be quiet and let people raise their children how they want to raise them. If they want to raise them white, purple, blue, green, brown, black, orange, so what? It's their kid. And I wanted to also end that with saying, you guys, mommies out there, mommies to be, mommies of 2, 3, 4, or 5, however many children you have, keep it up. Keep taking care of your babies. Keep loving your babies. Keep being there for your babies. Keep doing everything that you can do. And for the people who receive government assistance, I love one of my best friends that has government assistance, and she is a strong mom. And some of the videos and stuff I've seen that talks about everybody on government assistance are just lazy queens, and they just, oh, no, no, no. My best friend has 3 sons. 3, and she works daily. She takes care of them by herself. Her job just happens to not be enough for her, and she's a nurse. It's not enough for her to take care of all 3 of her boys right now in her situation, so she gets a little bit of help. So that's what I'm saying. Don't always sit there and assume just because someone gets low income that they're just this ghetto hood queen or whatever you guys call it. Like, stop that. You guys got to stop that. Stop trying to attack people who actually aren't like what you guys are talking about. So if you, there are people like that. I know some. There are some that abuse the system. I know a few of them. But don't categorize everybody. Everybody that gets government assistance, no. Everybody that gets government assistance, it's not like that. You guys, I just feel like we have to do better. Let's stop being so judgmental. Stop being so quick to judge the next person. And I always thought that you weren't even allowed to judge. You don't even have the right to judge. And I feel like you judging people, it must be something in your life that you have to deal with that has you judging other people. Guys, this video is everywhere. It's rambling, but I had to get it off my chest because I can't sit back and just act like I'm okay with what I'm hearing or what I'm being attacked with or what I'm reading. If you are still watching this video, I want you to tell me in the comments, do you have someone in your life that they always have something that's negative to say about how you raise your children, whether you spank them or don't spank them? If you do, and you write it in the comments, let me know also how you deal with it. Like, how does it make you feel? Because sometimes I feel like people really don't understand that their comments come off pretty harsh, pretty rude, pretty disrespectful, and you're actually really stepping on our toes. You're letting us know basically, oh, you're not good enough to be this kid's mom. I'm going to tell you what to do. This is how you do it. You be quiet and let me tell you what to do. That's not good. And I know women, I know myself, I'm territorial. My baby, that's my cub. I will attack when it comes to my kid. And it just feels like crap when I have people in my ear like, oh, you're treating him like he's white or you're raising him like he's... I get super offended. I don't want to have nothing to say to you. I'm going to act standoffish for the rest of the time that we're around each other. Because, number one, I don't want to hurt your feelings by saying anything rude because I actually have respect and I can watch my tongue. Second, it hurts because I'm doing what I think is best and what I feel is best. And he's intelligent. He's so smart. He's above where he should be as a 3-year-old. And he's been like this since he was 1. He's very smart. His words are so clear. But I'm doing something wrong. I'm not parenting him the right way. I'm not spanking him enough. I'm not yelling at him enough. Like, just be quiet and let me raise my son. Just be quiet and let the other mamas raise their babies. You guys, I'm really, excuse me, I'm really emotional about this because I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's so annoying. It's so old. And I want to go off, but I said this year, 2019, I will not let anyone get the best of me. I will not. If it does not pertain to my son, myself, or money, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. But I will respectfully voice how I feel. And then I will respectfully remove myself from the situation. And I'm keeping it that way. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this video here. And I just wanted to say to all the mommies out there, keep it up, girlfriend. Thanks for watching, guys.
Subscribe.